Over the past year or so, there has been a disturbing trend in Jamaica. And the trend is female employees who thief from their employers. And this usually occurs in financial institutions such as banks and investment companies. The most recent cases is Jean and Panton, who embezzles billions from clients' account held at Stocks and Securities Limited, and Trisha Moulton and her sister Alicia Moulton, who defrauded Sagicor of over $65 million. So lately, Burger King opened a franchise in Harbour View. And for those of you who know Harbour View, know that Harbour View is one of those communities that did not have any fast food restaurants. But Burger King came, KFC came, and I think there's a pizza place there. So persons in the community were very happy to see that they could go out and get a burger, get some KFC and all these things. And not only that, these fast food restaurants provide employment for persons in and around the community. So they don't have to go way downtown to get a job. They can just find a job close to their homes and they don't have to pay as much for their taxi fare or bus fare. So 5 Burger King employees now, before them glad for the little work what them get, even though it might be cheap, even though it's just hand to mouth, because we don't know how minimum wage is, and some of these female employees have maybe 4 or 5 picnic already, and the salary might not be enough to feed everybody. So 5 of these employees come together, conspire, and defrauded the company of $10 million. And mark you, this wasn't done one time. So they probably defrauded $10 million and them not see what them do with it. Because when you get money little, it just blow up. And I like them get the 10 million one time and then can go buy a little car with it or do something substantial with it or start a little business with it. And here's how they took the money. Customers who came in and paid cash, after they fulfill those customers' order, they go behind the customer's back and voided the sale. In other words, them cancel the sale, so that sale then never happen. And then they pocketed the cash. But because they are fully dunce, they don't understand accounting and how Burger King have their accountants who do their checks and balances, count every cup and everything. So at the end of the day, if they should have 50 buns left back and they see 30 buns left back, they have to give account for that 20 buns. So they don't understand how checks and balances work. They don't understand accounting. They believe that they could have gotten away with it. I don't know how they think they could have gotten away with it, but in their little simple minds, they think that they could have gotten away with it. And they don't understand that there's checks and balances and everything have to be accounted for. At the end of the day, they have to give account for every single thing. Even the little packet of ketchup, they have to give account for. So I don't know how they think that they could have gotten away with this. It's not possible, none at all. And it is so sad that they have thrown away their lives like this. And I know that these are young people. 5 of them thief, each of them get $2 million each. So at the end of the day, they probably wouldn't earn that in a year. But at the end of the day, maybe because of even this, they will not even get the chance to travel overseas because their police record is going to be tarnished. And who knows what they could have become if they have left Jamaica and gone overseas. The sky would have been the limit. And let me tell you this, they are not going to get off as these bank employees do. Because these bank employees have big lawyers behind them. They have money behind them. The justice for these Burger King workers are going to be swift. It is not going to be drawn out like Jean and Panton case and Trisha Moulton case. They are going to get the books thrown at them and they are going to get the maximum sentence.